Hi guys, this is Weekly sNews. As you know, we're talking about strange, stupid or silly news posted in newspapers. And while I'm trying to find the perfect background in my flat, we'll discuss the following. A man spent $6.5 grand on pizza using his neighbor's credit card as she lay dead in her flat for 2 years. This is just sick! Why just pizza? Does he not know any other food? Maybe it was her favorite meal and he didn't want to attract too much attention. What happened to the actual neighbor? Did he help her die in order to get free pizza? Or maybe it was a natural cause, knife or hammer. And what happened to the actual body? What did he do with the stinking neighbor on the floor? Well, I don't know, maybe he stuffed it like they do in taxidermy and then pretended she was his girlfriend. In that case, you can actually check if he is pervert or not. All we know that they found the body and he will go to jail. Did he not see the famous scene from the Snatch movie?
You're always going to have problems lifting a body in one piece. Apparently the best thing to do is cut up a corpse into 6 pieces and pile it all together.
And as someone says, no body, no case. By the way, we also know that he stole a mug and 50 pounds from her. What a cheapskate. The next article is about a really poor guy. In the moment of loneliness, this gentleman ordered a sex doll from Chinese website. And I have nothing against it. For example, I have a girlfriend. And sometimes I wish I had a sex doll. Nevertheless, when this doll arrived, it turns out that she was really small in size. It? I don't know. At this moment, authorities started questioning him because they thought he was a pedophile. They went through his stuff, his computer and all that, to find any evidence. They couldn't. Poor guy was dragged through the whole investigation process. He was brought to court several times. Finally, they decided not to put him behind bars. He said that he didn't know it would be that small. I wonder how they've spotted it. Hey mate, look at that! It's a fucking doll. I mean, it's a doll for... I know. Look at the size. Yeah, big boobies. No, look at the size of the doll. What the hell are you doing, you moron? Put back on your pants. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes, you sick bastard. Okay. What are we having today? Your doll looks small. Are you a pedophile? Your doll looks dead. Do you like that, pervert? Your doll looks like male. And this is allowed, so you can go now. Yeah, no need to thank me. And take your travel-to-looking doll with you. Your doll looks like 50 Cent. Are you a racist? No? Just don't like rap? Okay then. In that case, have fun. For God's sakes, we're all adults here. If some guy wants to sleep with a doll, he should have all the rights to do so. Maybe not with a Barbie though. Although, if you can prove that this doll has a soul, then he will need her permission to have sex with her. And that could be very tricky because all she does is look surprised. In his defense, he ordered these dolls from a Chinese website, and Chinese people are normally smaller in size. I also think it will shrink after the first wash. I hope it's not gonna happen when they're gonna have their first bath, otherwise he can get stuck. One day, they will add artificial intelligence and cooking recipes in those dolls, and at that point there will be plenty of these guys. Jail officials have cut down number of inmates getting high on spice using photocopiers. I bet you now look all confused and think, how did all these words ended up in the same sentence? I'll explain. You know that prisoners are quite inventive people? They also have a lot of free time. You probably think I'm exaggerating when I'm talking about prisoners and inventive. For example, you just have to look at all of these things made in Russian prisons from only bread. No, you heard it right. These things are made with bread. And what about all these weapons they make in prisons? You probably have seen those in movies. So basically, some prisoners came up with an idea of soaking mail in drug-added fluids. They then receive this mail and smoke it. That's how they got high. How about that? They no longer have to use their bums as drug containers. So now security staff has to photocopy all the incoming mails, add secret ingredient, and then prisoners go like, oh, made me a little dizzy, but do you know why it smells like toilet? Did your brother brought it in his pants again and not post it? This isn't the first article we see about prisons and drugs. Just the other week I was reading an article how a lot of people were jailed because they were using drones to send drugs to prisons. Are we developing new technologies just to identify new ways of delivering drugs to prisons? A pensioner pretended to be an MI5 spy to get an illegal immigrant to work as a prostitute. Gary Rich, 73 years old, showed fake emails from Consular Philip Hammond to a Chinese woman to convince her to become a prostitute. What? How did it happen? Excuse me, lady, come here. I work for MI5? MI5. You know, James Bond? Yeah, I like Daniel Craig too, but nevertheless, my name is John Bond. No, not James. John Bond. I have a special mission for you. It's very dangerous, but you will like it, and you'll try to complete it as fast as possible. You will have to sleep. Hey, where are you going? No, come back. You will not need your pajamas. You will have to sleep with a criminal. Well, he isn't really a supervillain. His main crime is that he eats a lot of saturated fats and weighs around 150 or 200 kilos. No, you can't say no, because A, you're an illegal immigrant, and B, have a look at all these emails Theresa May is sending me about you. Find a Chinese woman for our super secret, life-saving and politically correct sex mission. This guy and his friend made £360,000 by running a brothel where this girl worked for 5 months in 2014. £360,000 for 5 months? Was she like working 24/7 with at least 3 men without even coffee breaks? By the way, was it before or after tax? Well, if she can do that, she'll just have to work for a few years, buy a Ferrari, football club, and never think about financial problems again. Do we have her number? Some short news for you guys. A judge allowed a woman to extract sperm from her dying husband and said that it was in line with his hopes and dreams. Was it really? Was he really dreaming about dying and having his sperm taken? I'm not the one to judge, but these dreams are really strange. These modern organ donor schemes keep surprising. The Sun reports, zombie cells in the brain are causing Alzheimer's disease, experts say. I knew it. Zombies exist. Where is my gun? I'm off to a caring house. Iceland's supermarket has launched frozen packs of scrambled eggs. They say a lot of people these days have no idea how to cook them themselves. The other week we were talking about smart monkey who flosses its teeth. You know what? This monkey can easily become a hygiene expert as we degrade very fast.